Knees wide, sinking your hips towards your heels, and let's bring a block between our palms and just reaching long to the top of our mat. Now we can stretch out our triceps a little bit deeper. You can also bring the block between your palms. It's a reset. Big breath in. Big breath out. Noticing your belly rise on your inhale. Expanding in all dimensions, forwards and back, side to side, top to bottom. If you haven't already, bring your palms on top of that block. Now that block can be at the lowest setting, medium setting, or higher setting. The higher the setting, deeper stretch that you're going to receive in your shoulders. As we keep our arms forward, relax your shoulders away from your ears. Place your palms back to the side of the blocks. We're going to walk our hands now over to the left side of the mat. Hands can be on the floor or on your mat, lengthening that right side body. Step hugs your right ear. Still pressing your right hip in towards your heels. Inhale, come back to center. Hold it for the exhale. Inhale, walk your hands over to the right side. Hands can be on or off of the bottom. I'm sorry, your mat. Left bicep, hugs your left ear. Pressing in towards your heels. Inhale, come back to center. Lower your forehead back to the floor. Gently rock your forehead side to side, allow your hips to swing one side or the other. Gently sway back through center. Grab that block between your palms, bend your elbows to the crown of your head. Stay here, continue to draw that block towards the middle. Rise up, find tabletop at the center of your mat. Wrists under your shoulders, knees under your hips, bump the hips side to side. Grabbing those blocks, placing the blocks on the lowest setting underneath your wrist. Wrists remain under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Tuck your toes, you make your belly towards the floor, lift your knees. On your exhale, press to the tops of your feet, round your spine. Inhale, tuck your toes, lift your gaze. Exhale, press them away. 2 more times here. Inhale, tailbone to the sky, gaze elbow comes spread your collarbone wide. Exhale, create space between your shoulders. Once more with your breath, spread your fingers wide, elbow creases to the mat. Exhale, press it all the way. Coming back to a neutral spine, inhale, reach your right arm to the sky. Exhale, thread your right arm under and through the left side body. Inhale, right arm reaches high. Exhale, thread your right arm all the way under and through. Allow your right cheek here to come towards the floor. Left arm stays boxed down. Extend your left leg straight back for a balance challenge. Pressing the sole of your foot in towards the floor, lengthening that left hip flexor. Lift that left leg to the sky, still flexing your left toes. Now draw your left leg over and out to the left hip. Plant your left foot. Inhale, reach your right arm to the sky. Exhale, plant your right hand, shoulder. Grab those blocks, walk them back in, frame your right knee. Inhale, arms overhead, we're set up for gate pose. Exhale, cactus your arms, lift your gaze. For balance, tuck the right toes, challenge your balance, untuck the right toes. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, side bend to the left, release your left arm, reaching, pressing your hips to the right side. Right bicep comes in towards your right knee. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, release your right hand to the outside of your right knee. On the floor or on a block, lengthen through your left fingertips. Inhale, come back to center, both arms overhead. Exhale, swan dive forward, release your hands to the floor. Walk your hands out to a tabletop, planting those blocks back under your shoulders. Slide your left knee in. Draw a few circles with your left knee, big circle in one direction, and then flip it in reverse. Release your left knee under your left hip. Inhale, reach your left arm high. Gaze up, look up. Exhale, thread your left arm under the right side body. Once more, inhale, left arm reaches high. Exhale, thread your left arm palm to the sky. Plant your left cheek or ear to the floor. Right arm stays, flaps down, hips to the sky. Holding here and thread the needle. Send your right leg straight back. Flex your right toes. Pull that right heel back behind you. Hips are square. Now lift that right leg to the sky. Extra balance challenge. Draw that right leg over to the right hip. Plant your right foot on the floor. Inhale, rise up. Left arm to the sky. Exhale, plant your left hand towards your left knee. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, cactus your arms, lift your gaze, spread your fingers wide. Inhale, reach. Exhale, side bend to the right, bumping your hips. This time, the left mat, left side of your mat. Left bicep hugging your left ear. Inhale, come back to center, both arms overhead. Exhale, side bend, release your left hand to the outside of your left knee. On the floor, on a block. Reaching through your right fingertips. Right foot stays glued to the floor. Inhale, rise up, both arms overhead. Exhale, now we'll swan dive forward. Plant your hands. Grab those blocks, set up to the top. Slide your right knee in and draw a few circles with your right hand. Next direction, start with, and flip it in reverse. Gently set that right knee down. Inhale, lengthen your left leg straight back. Hips are square, strong point with your left toes. Exhale, tuck your knee in towards your nose, round your spine. Inhale, kick it straight back. Exhale, tuck it in, step through low lunge. Plant your foot between your hands. Press into your left knee, opening your right knee flexor. And now draw the hips back, straighten that left leg, flex your toes. 2 more times, press forward. And then draw the hips back, single leg splits. 1 more time, press it forward and stay. We're going to tuck the back right toes, lift your back knee. Now lower your right heel to the floor. Right toes at 45. We're going to pull that left hip back as we take out some or all of that bend in our left knee. You can increase or decrease the height of your blocks. Holding here in pyramid pose. Front of your head pulling to the top of the mat. Finding length through your spine. Rotating your hips counterclockwise. 2 more rounds of breath here. Walk your hands to the inside of your left foot. Pivot your toes to the long edge of your mat. Toes slightly turned in, heels out. Release your forehead to the floor or to blocks. You could stay here, grab opposite elbows for a ragdoll. Holding and breathing. Big breath in. Big breath out. Place your hands to the floor. Right hand on the floor on a block. Inhale, sweep your left arm to the sky. Wide-legged forward twist. Lift your left hand to meet the right. Inhale, right arm reaches high. Facing up or down. Exhale, release your right hand to meet the left. We're going to bend into that right. Pivot your right toes to the outer edge of your mat or Skodowski at the back of your mat. Stay tall, or you can sink your hips toward your right heel for a deeper stretch in your inner and outer thighs. Left toes can stay tucked or untucked. Holding and breathing. Walk your hands to center. Straighten your right leg and back to that wide-legged forward. Bring those blocks with you. Walk your hands to frame your left foot. Pivot your left toes. Bend into your left knee for runner's lunge. Step your left knee back. Release your right knee down, coming back to that table. We're going to repeat the same thing on the left side. Inhale, lengthen your left leg straight back. Extra square. Strong point in your left toes. Exhale, tuck your knee in towards your nose, around your spine. Inhale, keep it straight back. Exhale, tuck it in, step your left foot between your palms, low lunge. Press forward into your left knee, open the right flexor. And draw the hips back, straighten the legs, single leg split. Let's repeat that 2 more times. Exhale, press forward. Inhale, lengthen. On the next one, draw that left knee forward. Tuck your right toes. Lift your hips to the sky, runner's lunge. Now seal your right heel towards the floor. Right toes at 45, about 3 o'clock. Plant your hands still on the floor on blocks to frame your left foot. As you draw that left hip back, maybe taking out a slight bend in that left knee. Always keep a micro bend in that front left knee. Pyramid pose. And then big breath out. To the inside of your left foot. Pivot your toes to the wide edge of your mat. Releasing down into a forward fold. You can find the same wide-legged forward fold, grabbing opposite elbows. You can draw your fingertips through your heels, palms facing down for a shoulder stretch. Gentle sway from side to side. Gently sway back through center. Plant your hands on the floor. Walk your hands over to your left foot, right hand on the floor on a block. Inhale, left arm sweeps high, wide-legged forward fold with twist. Opposite hand to opposite foot. Release your left hand to meet the right. Walk your hands back through center, over to your left foot. Right hand on the floor on a block. Inhale, sweep your right arm to the sky. Release your right hand, and now sink your hips toward your right heel. Lengthen that left leg. Inhale, lift your hips to the sky. Now sink your hips toward your left heel. Lengthening that right leg. Your hips to the sky. Walk your hands to frame your left foot, pivot your toes. Release your back knee. Release your left foot, bump the hips side to side. Now we're in tabletop. You can set the blocks off to the side. We're going to grab those weights. Bringing those weights in our hands. Weight in your right hand. You can hold that weight in the left hand if that's comfortable, or just set it on the floor. We're going to reach the right arm forward. Left leg extends back. Hips are square. We're going to lift the right arm and the left leg. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. Right palm facing in. 8 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. Back remains completely tap, flat. Lift. And lower. 6 more. And lower. Halfway. Squeezing the base of your left glute as you lift that leg, lifting the right arm forward, and lift, and lower. 2 more. Inhale, lift, and stay. Draw your right elbow to your left knee, tuck it in. Take it back. Exhale, tuck. Inhale, reach. 8 more. Exhale, tuck. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tuck. Inhale, reach. Keep it going. Halfway. Crunch. And reach. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. All right, release your right hand, release your left knee. Option to use 2 weights if you have lighter weights, or you can just use 1. We're going to bring those weights in our right hand, and we have a narrow row. Draw the weights up towards your right hip, and release. Row it up, and release. Palms are facing in towards your body. Row, and release. 7 more. You with it. 2 more. Last one. All right, release the weight down. Go ahead and grab a weight, place it behind your left knee. Coming back to that tabletop, wrists under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Flex your left toes. We're going to lift that left knee to the sky. Tap it down. Kick it up. Tap it down. 8 more. Press it up and release. You can always place a block under your wrists to increase the height. Total preference. Halfway. Left toes flexed. Press it up and release. All right, 3 more. Hips remain square. Kick it up and lower. 2 more. And lower. Last one. Hold that left foot to the sky. Toes flexed. Press up for 10 and 9. That's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2. Last one. Lower that left knee. Lower your right elbow coming onto your right forearm. Keep that left hand boxed out. We're going to lift and lower that left knee out to the side for 10 and rest. That's 9 and lower. 8 and lower. 7 and lower. 6 and 5 and 4. Last 3. 2 more. Last one. Hold the left knee lifted. Tap the left elbow. Kick it back. You're holding that left knee bent. Tuck it in. Kick it back. 8 more. Crunch it in. Kick it back. 7 more. And 6. And 5. And 4. 3. 2. Last one. Knee down. Bump the hips side to side. Shake it out. Give yourself a little bit of a breather. We're going to grab that weight into our left hand. Coming back to that tabletop, right where it all started. Extend your left arm, extend your right leg. We're going to lift and lower for 10. And tap. 9. And tap. 8. And tap. 6. Oops. Now it's 6. And tap. That's 5. And tap. 4 more. 2. Last one. Hold it lifted. Crunch it in. Kick it out. Crunch it in. Kick it out. 8 more. And 7. And 6. 3. Last 2. And 1. Release your left hand, release your right knee. From here, we're going to grab that weight into our left hand. Maybe use both weights. Going back to that tabletop, we're going to row that left arm toward the left hip. Here we go, palms facing in. Row it up and release. 9 more. Fire those triceps and release. 8 more. And 7. And 6. That's 5. And 4. Last 3. 2 more. Last 1. All right, release those weights down. Bring that weight into your right hand using the same weight that you use on the left. Coming back to that tabletop. Option to plant your hands under the floor. Flex your right toes. Drive that right knee up. Bring it down. 9 more. Kick it up and down. That's 8. Sole of your foot to the sky for 7. Firing up the base of your right glute for 6. Halfway. Last 4. Navel drawn in towards your spine. 3. Last 2. And 1. Hold it lifted. Pulse it here for 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Lower that right knee down. Keep the toes flexed and out from the hip for 10. And lower. Fire hydrants. Lift and lower. That's 8. And lower. 7. And lower. 6. And lower. 5. And lower. 4. And 3. 2. And 1. Hold that right knee lifted. Lower your left forearm. Keep your right hand boxed out. Right knee to right elbow for 10. Kick it back. That's 9. Kick it back. 8. Kick it back. 7. And 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Last 1. Release that right knee down. Release that weight. We're going to come to a kneeling stance. Option to place blocks under your hips for support. And just having a comfortable seat either on your heels or on those blocks, whatever is more comfortable for you. Find what works. Grabbing 1 weight in each hand. We've got bicep curls, palms facing out, curl and extend. That's 9. And extend. 8. And 7. 6. 4. 3. 2. Last 1. Release the arms with the palms in. Hammer curl for 10. And extend. 9. And reach. 8. And 7. 6. 5, navel drawn in toward your spine. Continue to breathe. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep the palms facing. Now we're going to draw circles. Lift the palms up towards the elbows, shoulders open. Bring the pinkies in towards your hips. Close that circle. So think of your elbows as a door hinge, arms by your hips. Draw your thumbs up towards your shoulders. Open the arms, elbows tucked in. Release your pinkies towards your hips. And reverse. One more time, full rotation. And close. From here, give me one bicep curl to an Arnold press. Release it down, just an Arnold press. Press it up. Palms facing in when they're bent. Press the arms overhead. Press and release. Press and release. 6 more. And 5. And 4. And 3. Last 2. And 1. Hold the arms up with the palms in. Tricep bend and extend for 10. And extend. That's 9. And extend. You can use 2 weights or 1. 8. And extend. 7. And reach. Elbows stay directly over your shoulders. All right, we're halfway. Last 2. And 1. Hold the elbows at 90 little pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last 1. Release it down. Set those weights down. Release those blocks if you were having a seat on them. We're going to come onto our back side. Go ahead and grab a block. Place it between your knees. We're going to start with some hip work. Deep core. From here, walk your heels close in towards your glutes. Squeeze that block. Arms by your side. We're going to rotate those hips up towards our rib cage, tucking those hips under. Here we go. Tuck and release. Tuck and release. 8 more. Pressing the soles of the feet into the floor. Think about grounding your lower back deeper into the mat. Think about trying to dig a hole into your mat with your lower back. And release. 6 more. And release. Halfway. Deep core work here. Squeeze that block. Last 3. And 2. Last 1. Tuck and hold for 5, 4, 3. Slow count. Last 2. And 1. Release those hips. Release your arms out to a T. Option to place one weight in each hand. We're going to drive our knees up over our hips, shins parallel. Allow your knees to fall over to the right. Come back to center. Over to the left. Back to center. 4 more times on each side. Slow and steady. Firing up the deep core here. Both shoulders stay grounded. 3 more. To the right. And center. Slow and steady. And center. 2 more sets. You got this. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Also a nice spinal stretch, deepening the core muscles. 1 more time on each side. Squeeze that block. Back to center, over to the left. Back to center. Come through center, knees over your hips, elbows are wide. We're going to do upper crunches. Crunch and release. Crunch it up. And release, lower back, press into the floor, lift, and lower, 8 more, and lower, 6, always an option to plant your feet on the floor and knees to the sky, or keep your shins parallel. Crunch and release. 4 more. Lower back pressed into the floor. 2 more. All right, crunch and hold. Hold it here. Pulse it for 10 and 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold the crunch. Reach your hands towards the outer ankles. Side to side, right, center, left, center, right, center, left, center. 8 more. And 7. That's 6. Okay. 2 equals 1. 4. And 3. Last 2. All right, final set. Don't lower the head, neck, and shoulders. Keep it lifted. Come back to center. Reach your right hand to the outside of your left ankle. We're going to pulse it here for 10 and 9. That's 8 and 7, 6 and 5, 4, 3, 2. Last 1. Come back to center. Keep the shoulders lifted. Rotate over to the right side. Left hand towards the right ankle. Pulse it here for 10 and 9. That's 8 and 7, 6, 5 more. Last 4. Whoop, can't count. 4, 3, 2. Last 1. All right, lower down, lower the feet. Still with that block, cactus the arms. Allow the knees to fall over to the right. Squeeze that block, knees up towards the sky. Or over your left shoulder for a deeper stretch. Inhale, come back to center. This time, lower the knees over to the left side, gazing up or over your right shoulder. Inhale, come back to center. Still squeezing that block. Plant your feet on the floor. Grab those weights. Bring those weights to your hips. Press into the soles of your feet. Squeeze your glutes. Lift your hips. Bridge pose for 10. And tap. That's 9. And tap. 8. And tap. 7. And tap. 6. And tap. 5. And 4. That's 3. Last 2. Hold it high, squeezing here for 10 and 9, 8 and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the hips down. Grab those weights, one weight in each hand, elbows wide, knuckles to the sky, palms towards your toes. Wide arm chest press. Press it up and release. Press and release. 8 more. And 7. Last 6. And 5. 4. 3. 2. Last 1. Hold it high. Flip the palms in. Neutral press. Keep the palms in together. Elbows track wide. And lift. Neutral press. And lift. 8 more. And press. 7 more. Three. And 2. Last 1. Pull the palms to the sky. Keep the palms facing in. Skull crushers. Elbows bend. And extend. Bend. And extend. Keep it going. Don't forget to tuck those hips under, pressing your lower back into the floor. Hips rotate up towards your rib cage. 5 more. And 4. That's 3. Last 2. And 1. Release those weights by your side. Release that block off to the side. Tuck your knees into your chest. Curl yourself into a tight ball. Gently rock side to side. Gently sway back through center. Bring the soles of the feet to the sky for happy baby. You can grab the back side of your thighs, the inside or outside edge of your feet. Pressing your lower back into the floor. Finding stillness or gently swaying from one side to the other. Sway back through center. Right foot stays to the sky. Extend your left leg long. Single leg happy baby. Feeling the stretch in the front left hip flexor. Keeping the left leg long, release your right heel towards your right glute. Find your hands on your right shin. Pulling the right knee up and away from your rib cage towards your right shoulder. Add some movement to your right toes. Lower your left leg, release the bind on your right shin. Bring your left hand to the outside of your right knee and gently draw that right knee over to the left side of your body. Gaze can be up or over your right shoulder. Supine twist on the right side. Inhale, come back to center. Left leg stays long. Bring the sole of your right foot to the inside of your left thigh for reclined pigeon. Letting go of any tension that you're holding in your hips or in your glutes. Your right calf. Let your right foot on the floor, knee to the sky. Walk your left foot in to meet the right. Draw your knees back into your chest, coming into your happy baby. Soles of the feet to the sky. Maybe gently rock side to side. Stays to the sky. Extend your right leg long, flexing your right hip flexor as you flex your right toes. Release your left foot, bringing your left heel toward your glutes. Find your hands on your left shin. Add some movement to your left toes. Point flex, circle out your ankle. Avoiding the rib cage as you draw your left knee up toward your left shoulder. Release your right foot, release your bind. Using your right hand to the outside of your left knee, draw that left knee over to the right side. Left knee can tap the floor or a block, gazing up or over your left shoulder. Inhale, come back to center. Right leg remains long. Bring the sole of your left foot to the inside of your right thigh. Recline tree pose. To your back, releasing your lower back, releasing your glutes, your thighs. Extend your left leg long to meet the right. Reach both arms overhead, full body stretch, tiny arch in the back. Release your arms by your side as you allow your heels to touch, toes fall open. Pinkies in, thumbs out, palms up to receive, or any final resting pose for your Shavasana. Relax your forehead, relax your eyebrows, relax your jaw. Coming back into your breath. And wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, bringing awareness back into your breath, back into your. Draw your knees into your chest as you bind your hands on your thighs or calves, crossing one ankle or the other gently. You can roll yourself a few times along your spine. Or coming up to a comfortable seat of your choice. Option to have a seat on a block to allow your hips to open. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Once more, inhale, reach. Exhale, hands to heart center. And invite you to bring your thumb towards your third eye as we bow in prayer. Thank you so much for allowing me to share my practice with you each and every week. The light love in me honors, cherishes, and respects the light love in you. Have a wonderful rest of your day.